intro is too long. We're wasting battery. What's going on, my tech friends? This is the one and only Tech Boss. So today we're going to be talking about the iPhone SE, and you guys might be thinking, wait, the iPhone SE came out in 2017, so why do I want to talk about it now? But Apple has actually decided to bring out another iPhone SE for 2020. They're not calling it a iPhone SE Pro or iPhone SE2 or iPhone SE Plus, so why are they calling it just the SE when they already have a device that's called the iPhone SE from 2017 that was meant to be replacing, I think, the iPhone 5S. Yeah, the iPhone 5S. And we don't know what to call it. They don't want to call it the iPhone SE2, so we're calling it the iPhone SE2 2020. whichever way you can know is the 2020 version. But anyway, as you know about this, as you already know from the title of the video, I'm going to be telling you guys what to really expect from this phone. This device is a new device from Apple. So yeah, I want to break it down a little bit, tell you guys more about the phone, so you guys know what to expect, and you guys know if you should go and buy this phone. To me, I read a little bit about the phone and I asked myself, who was this phone really for? Because there's a few flaws in the phone that you wouldn't really expect from Apple, especially how big of a brand they are and how expensive their phone actually are. The launch date was on the 15th of April, which was yesterday, depending when you're watching this video, but it was on the 15th of April, and the pre-order date is tomorrow. Like I said, depending on when you're watching this video, tomorrow on the 17th of April, and the official release date that you can actually go to the store and physically buy this phone, like to the Apple store or whatever, to physically buy this phone, it's on the 24th of April. So if you want this phone, you need to watch this video to the end and see if it's for you, so you can pre-order it tomorrow, which is the 17th of April. Alright, anyway, first of all, let's talk about the pricing. The pricing of the phone is cheap. Like I said in the title of the video, the phone is cheap. It's relatively cheap for Apple. Like, we've never seen anything as cheap as that from Apple. So it all depends on how many gig of storage you want. If you want a lower gig of storage, you pay less. If you want a high gig of storage, you pay more. And it starts from 64. If you want the 64 gigabytes storage, you're gonna pay £419, and for you guys in America it's $399. And then you have the 128 gig, which is £469, or for you guys in the US is $449. And then they have a 256 gigabyte storage one as well, which is going to start from £569 and $549. So a little bit of a price difference as you go up in the rank of the storage. But yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be going for the mid-range storage, which is 128 gig. Anyway, that's the price points there. 3 price points, and 3 price point also comes with 3 colors with this phone. So you get the black, you get the white, and also you get the red, which I presume, thinking about what Samsung is, what iPhone has done in the past, I think that red will be called product red, because I think that's kind of like a brand name or title they're giving their red colors phone, like the iPhone XR when it came out, they call it product red. So I think the SE is going to be the red version of the SE is going to be product red. But yeah, 3 colors, so red, white, and product red, or red, whichever way you want to call it. And then now we're going to talk about the design of the phone. The design of the phone, if you guys don't know, is basically designed around the iPhone 8, and you can click up there to check out the video that I did on the iPhone 8 as well. I unboxed that phone, you guys can go check that out as well. And yeah, the whole phone is basically based on the iPhone 8, which it's kind of an old phone to design a new phone from. So yeah, I don't know how people are gonna feel about that. And then yeah, like I said, it's just like the iPhone 8. It's made out of aluminium, and it's got glass design as well for the front and back. So yes, exactly like the iPhone 8. I'm thinking, yeah, exactly like the iPhone 8. It's got the glass back and the front as well. So the iPhone SE is gonna have that too. And then the logo as well is moved from as you saw in the previous iPhone SE, the logo was slightly at the top. Now the logo is gonna come to the middle of the new iPhone SE, just like the iPhones they have at this current time basically. So they're designing the phone from the iPhone 8, but they're keeping it as modern as they can with the other flagships they have at this current moment of time. So it kind of fits in, if that makes sense. And then this is make or break, something that a lot of people might not like about the iPhone SE is the screen is still the same, and it's still got a big ass chin and a big ass forehead, and it's got the button as well. So this is actually rocking the Touch ID and not the Face ID. So you can't be unlocking your phone with your face. You have to you have to go back to the 2000 or the 1960s to use your finger to actually unlock the phone. So yeah, we're not seeing any big screens here like the iPhone X or anything like that. We're gonna be going back to box standard from the iPhone 8 with the button. A lot of people like the button, a lot of people don't. It's kind of like a mixed kind of audience for the button and without the button. So yeah, right, now we're gonna talk about the specs. So RAM, we have 3 GB of RAM. Storage, like I said to you guys, we're gonna range from 64 to 128 to 256 gigabytes of storage. So you have the option there to get storage that's gonna fit your needs. And don't forget, there's also a price to pay depending on what storage you go for. Anyway, camera, we're gonna talk about the camera now. The front camera, which is the selfie camera, is 7 megapixel. Not really much to say about that. Apparently it's supposed to be a very good selfie camera for 7 megapixel. I'm not sure, but we're gonna have to see when we obviously get our hands on the phone. But the most surprising thing is about the rear camera. The rear camera is 12 megapixel with a f1.8 aperture, which is very similar to the iPhone XR. So exactly the camera, they basically they upgraded the camera with the iPhone XR. Notice I want to say Samsung whenever I want to say iPhone, because we have a lot of Samsung on this channel, and yeah, it's a little bit yeah, it just wants to come out of my mouth. But yeah, anyway, and yeah, the rear camera also supports 4K recording in 60 frames per second. Don't understand how, but I mean, at least, well, I do understand, because most of the phones now that Apple is making, the top flagship phones, they all have 12 megapixel camera, and they still shoot 4K footages with 60 frames per second. And to be honest with you, 12 megapixel camera, I don't know why they don't want to upgrade, but I mean, it still does the job. It's still on the same border as the new Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, and camera is still on the borderline with that camera, but obviously Samsung is at the top and they're just a little bit underneath. The camera is very disappointing because it does not actually have night mode. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people like, a lot of events are basically more in the night. So yeah, don't be taking the iPhone SE to a carnival or a festival or whatever that's in the evening, because yeah, your pictures are not going to look nice because it's got no night mode built in. And also, as well as the water, it's IP67 water resistant, so yeah, you should be safe from that. If you drop it down the toilet or drop it down the sink, or yeah, drop it down the drain, yeah, your phone's not gonna be broken. And it's also submergible, I think 1 meter inside the water for 30 minutes. Yeah, that's right. And then battery, it's got a 1821 milliamp battery, which is trash. Yeah, I mean, for a small phone, It might not use up a lot of battery, I don't know, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna last you all day, especially if you're a heavy user. And this is why again I say, who the hell is this phone for? Because I have no idea. My brain is going mad. I have no idea who this phone is for. It's gonna also have the wireless charging, so you can charge it on a pad or whatever. And it has no fast charging. Well, it kind of has fast charging. It doesn't have fast charging. Well, it does have fast charging, but from iPhone, it technically doesn't have fast charging, because the problem is it supports 18. It supports that 18 watt. Is that how you say it? Watt charging adapter to plug into the wall to basically fast charge the phone. But in the box, iPhone says they're gonna give us 5 watt charging adapter, which I do not understand. If they're saying it supports 18 watts, why are they giving us 5? I mean, that's gonna charge your phone in 5 hours, and 18 is gonna charge it in like 2 minutes. So why don't they give us more watts that they're saying it supports, which I don't understand. That's why I say, who's this phone really for? So if you want to get that 18 watts, you have to go and buy 18 watts charging adapter to charge your phone. Yeah. Don't really know why they're not gonna add that in, but yeah. And this phone, because it's gonna be small, it's gonna be light as well, it's gonna be compact, it's gonna fit in your fingers, your hand, or wherever you're gonna be putting the phone to use, your feet, I don't know. This phone's actually gonna weigh 5.22 ounces, which is like, so it's like thinner than, it's basically gonna be very, very light. You put it in your pocket, you're not even gonna know it's there. It's gonna be like it doesn't even exist. But yeah, anyway, one more thing I have to say to you guys, it has no Face ID, and I think I've already mentioned it at the beginning of this video. The reason for that is because they're bringing back the design of the iPhone 8 to the iPhone SE. It's gonna have the big chin on the head and big chin at the bottom as well with the finger. So they're not going to be able to implement the design they have for the iPhone 11, the sensors and all that for the facial recognition. So it's just going to be your bog standard sensor and your webcam at the front. And the only way you're going to be the only way you're going to be able to unlock the phone is by the Touch ID, which is in the button in the middle of the phone. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. And yeah, I hope that's giving you guys a little bit of information about the iPhone SE and what to expect. And yeah, if you want to pre-order it tomorrow, I mean, if you want to pre-order it on the 17th of April, which is going to be tomorrow, then I hope this video has helped you out a little bit more better for you to make a decision if you're going to pre-order it or not. And if you want more videos, more hands-on video, then stick around and we'll do that, and then you can decide on the 24th of April if you actually want to go buy the phone. But yeah, anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button. Also dislike the video if you didn't enjoy it, and also comment down below, tell me if you've enjoyed the video. And yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, we've hit 2,000 subscribers, and wow, I'm so gassed. This YouTube thing is going up another level. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace.